Hi everybody, Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my June customer thank you gifts. Everybody that shops with me during June will receive one of these cute little handbags in the post. As you can see, it's a cute little bag. It has little handles and it does actually close with a Velcro dot that I purchased off eBay. And inside is a little bag of sweeties, and as you can see it's not very big. Maybe you could get a little bar of chocolate or something in there, but as I say, these just little Haribos just fit in nicely, seal up, and as I say, a great little thank you gift for my customers. I do apologise if I have any male shoppers that want to shop with me soon, or this month even. If you do, I will assure you I will make a manly version. Maybe I'll make it into more of a little man bag. But yeah, these obviously are for my ladies who shop with me every month. They will all receive one of these. So if you like them, don't forget, get down to that little description, that bar below, click on the shop with me and come and buy some of my goodies, or should I say Stampin' Up goodies, that allows you to make beautiful projects like these. So I'm going to show you how to make it. So to start off with, you need a piece of cardstock that measures 7 by 8 inches. And before I do any more, I want to get stamping my daisies all over it. On this previous one, I used the small flower head here, and then just one of these little ones. As you can see, I just stamped on the card, but I'm just going to go for one big daisy this time. Daffodil Delight and Daffodil Delight ink, and then just quite simply just random stamping all over your card. This is my favourite bit because it's just fun, just ink and stamp, ink and stamp. I love it. Right, that's that bit done. Put these out of the way. So the next bit then now is your scoreboard. So, whoops, bang the tripod. So with your 8 inches then across the top, we need to score at 2 inches and 6 inches. Then we need to rotate, and across the 7-inch side we need to score at 3 and 4 inches. Now before you take this off and do any more, you've just got 4 more little score lines to do, and they don't need to be heavy. At the 6 inch, just score down to the line, and at the 1 inch, just score down to that first line. Rotate 180 degrees, so we're back to the opposite side, and we score at 1 inch down to that first horizontal line, whoops, and 6 inch just down to that horizontal line. It will all become clear in a moment. So let's grab our bone folder and those 4 main score lines. We just need to fold, whoops, fold and burnish. Just the main 4, and then where we did those little score lines, we need to cut it away. So just cut away the 4 corners, simple as that. This new daisy, delightful daisy even, or Daisy Delight, I'll get there in a minute, seems to be quite a favourite. I wasn't particularly sold on it when I first saw it, I have to be honest, but the more and more projects I've seen with it made with it, I can't get my words out, the more projects that I've seen made with this Daisy Delight and the Daisy Punch, I must admit it's starting to become a bit of a favourite with me too. Just some really beautiful projects, and obviously making this little daisy flower in so many different colours, and it's just delightful. Okay, so there we have our main part of our bag. As you can see, we need to get these sides folded in. So to do that, all I simply did was push the centre of this at a sort of a diagonal and pull these 2 bits together. So as you can see, I just sort of push that and then bring these two together. And then if you pinch it with your thumb and forefinger, you can then make sure that you line the box up and then you squeeze the card inside. Okay, so you squeeze that crease there and then you just simply pop it down, make sure it's all lined up and get that bone folder in there and give it a good fold, good press, and there's the first half of your bag folded up. You could do tabs, you know, you could cut it out and stick the tabs in, but I don't think that would be as pretty. So we just do the same with all four of our sides here. It is a little fiddly to get the paper folding at first, but once it starts to go, it does go. And if you think it's not folding neatly, just get your nails in there and just help those corner bits down here, because they will be a bit of a nightmare. And then same again, once you've done it, get that bone folder inside, crease that fold. And then once you've done the first couple, you'll just fly at the others. That's that one. And then the last one, just bring them up together. Give it a squeeze, get the nails in there, and again, get that bone folder inside. And there's the start of your bag. You simply then just get your fingers and push gently just to aid that closure. And there's your little pouch. So to decorate, I've just got a single daisy. So I've just got a little scrap of Daffodil Delight card here and my 1/2" circle punch for the centre. That's all you need. And then you obviously need your daisy. Now I've done 3 of these to make my daisy up. 1, 2, as you can see, it can get a little caught up just because of all those pieces. There we go, and the last one, beautiful. There's my daisies. Grab my glue dots and I simply just pop one in the centre and then just very slightly make sure they're all lined up, pop it on top. And again with that one, just line it up. And there we go. And I actually didn't use a glue dot for the yellow centre because it does start to get quite high here. So I just simply, grabbed my snail, put it on my finger and just give it a couple of zaps with the snail and then just stick it on the centre. And obviously then, yes, I'm going to grab a glue dot just to pop the daisy on the front of the bag, and then I just lifted a few of the petals just to add a little dimension, and then not forgetting to put my sweeties inside, yellow ones to match as well, that's good. And then my Velcro that, as I say, I got from eBay, and you have male and female if you like, and I simply stuck them together like that, popped one on the inside of the bag and then closed it up, squeeze it tightly. Just make sure when you first pull it apart that you do hold on to it. And there's your Velcro dots done. And then last but not least, this new beautiful ribbon. I think this is adorable. It is Daffodil Delight. Sorry, yes it is, it's Daffodil Delight, and it's double stitched ribbon. And as you can see, it's got beautiful crosses on one side and then just little dashes on the other. So it is actually quite useful. You can get two different sort of effects from it if you like. Now I did actually measure mine because I just thought it looked the right length. So my ribbon handles are 9 inches in length. And all I did was back with my fabulous glue dots, and I just put one on the bottom there where the cross side is, and stuck it just inside. Now you can add, I didn't do it on this one, but if you want to, you could add some little circles of card just to cover those if you wanted to, but I didn't really think that they needed it, to be honest. And then just another glue dot on this end, and then I just need to make sure it's not twisted and looped. Loop it round and stick it on, and then the same with this one. Just a couple of, oops, that's moved slightly. There we go. Couple of glue dots, and as you do this one, you can just line it up with that previous one so that they're level. Another glue dot on the end of here, just there. Oops. And again, make sure it's not twisted. Line it up with that first one and stick it on. And there you have it, your cute little handbags, all ready to go out to my customers with sweeties inside. A great little gift for someone. You could probably, as I say, you could probably get a little chocolate bar in there as well, or instead of, or biscuits. And they're just really cute, I think, and I just think they look lovely with this little daisy on, and you could decorate them however you liked. As I say, all the products that I've used are available from the shop. The link for that is below in the description, and as I've said previously, I'd be really honoured if you'd buy your products through me. All the information and measurements etc. are on my blog, and the link for that is also below, or you can have a quick look if you want to search for it at www.sallystampers.com, and my link to my blog is there. Obviously I do also have a bit on Pinterest and Instagram, so you can always follow me on there too. But this is today's project that hopefully you will love and want to recreate. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope to speak to you all again soon. Bye.